Hello children, today we shall do very important topic of English grammar. It is noun. Children, we start learning about noun these days in primary school. But it has come to my observation that students of middle class, even secondary class, they are not aware about the identification of noun. So today we shall do it in detail. Okay, so here we go. First, I will tell you what is noun. Noun is basically it is that thing which is in our surrounding, or you can say human beings, they are surrounded with many things, and all these things are noun. It may be animals, it may be concrete, it may be human beings, whatever. Okay, simply it is the name of anything which is denoted denoted in the form of human beings, buildings, animals, etc. Okay, it may be like example like Ram, boy, child, key, pen, Delhi, whatever. Okay, so these are those things which are human beings surrounded with. Okay, so next question is, what are the types of noun? Noun, basically these are of five types. First one, it is proper noun. Any noun when it is named, okay, whether it is the name of a building, whether it is the name of any human being or anything, it may be the name of a city, so that is proper noun. Okay, like New Delhi, New York, Mohan. Okay, so these are the words that come in the category of proper noun. Next is common noun. Common noun, it is that thing which generally gives the idea about something. These are generalized things that ultimately named, and they are named or they are made proper nouns. Okay, common noun, basically it gives you general image of a thing. It may be living, it may be non-living. Listen, boy, girl, village, city, table. Okay, so when these are named, they become proper noun. Generalized idea of a particular thing, it is common noun. See, boy, girl. When a boy is named like Mohan, it becomes proper. Girl, suppose the girl is named Sita. So Sita is proper noun and girl is common noun. Then village. In the same way, city. So when these are named, they are proper noun. And when things are not named, they remain in generalized form. These are common nouns. Okay. Third. Third is abstract noun. Abstract noun which does not have any form. Okay. The things that we cannot touch, the things that we cannot see properly, the things that we can feel only, like honesty, like sweetness, like bravery. Okay, so these are the things, like happiness. These are those things which we can feel only. Okay, we cannot see them as we see any concrete items. So that is why these are generally considered as feelings. Okay, so these are abstract nouns. Fourth, next noun, it is very very important. It is collective noun. Collective noun, see the word collect means any particular word that gives you the sense of some kind of group. One word, but it is equal to a particular group. It will not be merely of one particular thing. It has in itself many things like team. We cannot make team only because of one person. We need at least two. Then we have like bunch, dozen, okay, like class. So this particular group, okay. So when you feel that you are using a particular word, but that particular word with which you feel that it is not only about one, you feel that there are more than one. So there, those words, these are considered as collective noun. Next it is material. Material noun, see, material noun means the things that we use to make something. We use it to make something. It may be in the form of liquid, it may be in the form of solid. Okay, like first example, like water. Water can be considered as common noun also, but its exception is there. It is used to make ice. Then we have wax, we have gold, okay, we have oil, we have sand. So these are the examples of material noun because we use these things to make noun. Okay, so these are the basic nouns that we have under this banner, noun. Okay, but above all, apart from these, another important thing that I want to tell you, it is about countable noun and uncountable noun. See, one important thing I want to tell you, it is not countable, it is not uncountable, it is double. Only table is spoken as table. When it is with this word, we use double. Countable. countable, uncountable. So countable, the things that we can count, the things that we can measure only, the things that we can measure, there we use uncountable. See, like coins, bench, boys, girls. These things we can count. Uncountable, like water, money. Okay, honey, milk. These are the things that we can measure only. So there are some doubts about money also. See, money, it is uncountable because money ultimately it comes in the form of some kind of liquidity. Okay, we can count notes only because suppose we take the example of gold. Gold is also a source of money, but gold is measured. So we can count notes, but the word money, it gives you some kind of value. Okay, so I hope you understood this topic clearly. Soon we'll come up with another important topic. Okay, goodbye.